Hey, you. Yeah, you. Do you have a business? Do you need more exposure for your business? Do you feel like it's time to take your business to the next level? If you answer yes, ABB Media Group can provide the following services for you: graphic design, website design, photography, and videography. We can also help with press releases and mobile text messaging, which let you build an audience, reach your clients and customers quickly, and most of all, see clicks turn into sales. Text the word services to 501-200-3076. Let's have a conversation about putting your business in front of more people. For more information, visit our website.
Hello everyone, I'm Keith Folks, founder and owner of Mr. Keith Gourmet Kettle Corn, where we have a traditional kettle corn followed by the caramel and cheddar mix, which is my personal favorite. We also have cheddar, white cheddar, and our newest flavor, the caramel and pecan mix. Here at Mr. Keith, we utilize multiple techniques, including a specialized caramelization process and temperature-controlled storage to provide you with a true gourmet kettle corn experience. So come on down to 6929 John F. Kennedy Boulevard in the city of North Little Rock and enjoy some great kettle corn. We'll see you here.
Did you know that Trash Valet Pickup was voted the #1 amenity in apartment complex communities? Valet trash collection is a service all residents take advantage of, unlike the gym or the pool in their community. Hi, I'm Keith Alberts, founder of Trash Valet Butlers. Here are a few benefits of residents hiring the Trash Valet Butlers. It removes the chore of taking out your trash, freeing you up to enjoy your apartment. It is an extremely convenient and appreciated amenity that can be provided 3 days, 5 days, or 6 days a week. Hiring our team eliminates you from carrying out your trash bags down flights of stairs. This puts the end to you having to take out your trash, put it on the roof of your cars or in the truck, driving it to the dumpster. Don't get mad when it's time to take out the trash. Book your appointment with the Trash Valet Butlers today.
Mic check, mic check, mic checker. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when and where you're watching this live stream or catching the hashtag replay of this live stream. Welcome to My Story Interview. I'm your host, Kevin Williams with Arkansas Black Businesses, where we keep the community connected. But today we have in the virtual building the Google. I said the Google. Wait a minute. You didn't hear what I just said. I said the Google SEO Queen. Please welcome to the platform, Z Scott.
Hey, everybody.
SEO Queen.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Absolutely. How you feeling today, my sister?
I'm feeling great. I'm thankful and grateful. I'm too blessed to be stressed, and I'm glad to be here.
And too anointed to be disappointed.
Amen.
So let's hop right into this thing. You know, we always want to know the backstory of how this Google SEO for you came into fruition. So, you know, share with the viewers the backstory of how all this even got started for you.
Well, before I was even born, my grandmother, my paternal grandmother, had a conversation with her son, my father, and urged him to go into the field of computers. So he studied in college. He studied in the field of computer science and became a software developer. So I believe I was 1 year old when he graduated with his bachelor's of science in computer science. Mm-hmm. And my dad taught me how to program. He got me very comfortable with computers. I was the first kid to turn in type papers in my elementary school.
Really?
And really. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Really. And my dad, he really played a big role. So when I was applying for college and MIT has sent me a postcard in the mail urging me to apply because of my PSAT scores, I had wanted to go to Harvard. So my dad told me, apply, don't throw that away. And I applied, I was accepted. I visited the campus, I loved it. And then I just majored in information technology and started working after I graduated for Raytheon as a web applications developer. And I've been dealing with web technologies ever since. I really just grew up with technology.
So Z, for those who may not, know the acronym for MIT, what does MIT stand for?
The Massachusetts Institute of Technology in Cambridge, Massachusetts, right down the street from Harvard. That's where I went to school.
But I mean, like, let people know the how big that is for most people who may say, well, okay, so she went to MIT, but people need to understand that.
Well, just to give you kind of like for those who don't understand the significance of MIT, when I was sitting in my dorm room as a
Uh-huh.
freshman and we were talking to our faculty advisor, he asked everyone how many people were valedictorians of their class
Uh-huh.
or got straight A's. And everybody raised their hand except for like a couple people.
Wow. So you basically have to have excellent grades and score high on the testing.
Yeah, and I mean, there's more to it than just that because,
Uh-huh.
there were some people who applied from my high school who didn't get in, who had the grades, but they also these top tier universities also look at the interests and hobbies and leadership skills and
Hmm.
community engagement that each applicant demonstrates as a measure of will they be a great addition to the MIT community. So for me, I was very involved in the school. I was the first chair of the undergraduate association's multiculturalism committee, which
Hmm.
kind of was like our DEI student group at the
Hmm.
time.
Hmm.
The diversity, equity, and inclusion. I mean, this whole movement of addressing racism and inequity has gone by a plethora of names over the years.
Hmm.
And that was something I was definitely heavily involved in as an undergrad at
Wow.
MIT. I was so involved that when I think it was either my senior year or junior year, I was awarded the Albert G. Hill Prize for improving life for minorities on campus.
Wow. That's incredible, Z. I mean, that's amazing. That's amazing. I look, I have to salute you right now. That's a salute. That's
Thank
a
you,
salute.
thank you.
Yeah.
I've accomplished a lot, been through a lot, but I feel like I'm just getting started.
Hmm. That's good. So let's talk a little bit about uh, branding versus marketing, because a lot of times people think branding and marketing are two of the same, and you're saying, from my understanding, that it's not. So can I talk to us a little bit about that?
Well, branding is really, the nuts and bolts of how you present.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like visually how you present your company,
Mm-hmm.
like when you talk about your logo, your colors, your
Mm-hmm.
fonts.
Mm-hmm.
You talk about, you know, the the tone or the ethos of your brand, how you communicate. The marketing is more of the tactics. Like, do you do TV ads, billboards, search engine optimization, social media marketing? Marketing is you cannot do the marketing without the branding being nailed down
Really?
in some way, shape, or form.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, your brand could be unbranded. That could be your brand, where you just, it's a basically stripped down look.
Mm-hmm.
You just, communicate via text. Your brand is, I mean, look at Disney versus what's another?
Six Flags.
Disney versus Harley Davidson
Okay.
versus Hooters. These are three distinct brands with distinct personalities and vibe, but they all use similar tactics
Right.
to raise awareness to their target demographics.
Okay, so you're big on SEO. So first of all, I want you to repeat again what SEO stands for and why are you such a huge advocate for SEO when it comes to entrepreneurs and business owners.
Well, SEO stands for, and thank you for that question, it stands for search engine optimization. And I'm
Okay.
laughing because I also call it sexy engine optimization because it's the way that you attract your ideal customer to you. So, when you think about attraction, when you think about, attracting that guy or that girl, whoever you want to get their attention, you try to,
Mhm.
be, sexy, try to, attract them to you. So I
Right.
say search engine optimization, sexy engine optimization, so you can remember it. And remember,
Mhm.
it's all about using the words that your ideal prospects are using in your content and code of your site and
Mhm.
making sure that you're fully integrated in communicating your content and value proposition to Google in order to get that valuable traffic.
Hmm. Okay, so so is it can a person can a person still market without doing SEO, or should they really be including SEO in them? And when I say marketing, I'm talking about like running ad campaigns on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, those type of things. I mean, should they? I mean, should they still be, including SEO, or is it even necessary to include?
Well, the only 30% of businesses are using SEO as a marketing strategy. And so,
That's a small percentage.
right, it really is. And this is a big opportunity for businesses to get traffic from people who are looking for you. The reason why search engine optimization is a game changer because you're actually tapping into people who are
Uh-huh.
looking for what you're serving at the time that they're ready to purchase. And so SEO tends to have a higher return on investment than ads, like TV ads or radio ads or uh,
Billboards.
billboards, because what you're doing there is you're doing the push. You're pushing your message out with the spaghetti model,
Mhm.
hoping that a significant number of your ideal demographic is seeing or hearing the message at the time that you're putting it out there and hoping that they'll convert. So the thing about SEO that's really great is that you're actually targeting people at the moment in time that they're ready or at least thinking about what they want to buy. So most people who do mobile searches typically make that purchase within a week when they're looking. So if your website is mobile friendly, you can really get a lot of business and make more money by investing in your SEO strategy.
So which is better, SEO or Facebook ad campaigns?
Well, I'm glad you asked that because I mean, it's a little bit different. So when you're running ad campaigns and it's really is the spaghetti model, you have to understand more about what or who your target demographic is in
Mhm.
order to have a successful ad campaign. A lot of
Mhm.
people don't have a good return on their ads because
Mhm.
they don't understand their avatar. Like if you understand your avatar and you push your message towards a high concentration of your avatar, you can be really successful with Facebook ads. However, if you
Mhm.
don't understand your avatar, you can waste a lot of money. And if your copy isn't right, so there's a lot of psychology,
Mhm.
copy, targeting, a lot of things that go into a successful ad campaign. My company, we've been running this December, I think it'll be a year that we've been running Facebook ads, and it's been really helpful. But we've really worked hard to dial them in.
Mhm.
In terms of SEO, our SEO has generated a lot of leads for us and our clients. And what we find is we're hitting people who want what we're offering at the moment in time that they're looking. So, yeah, you
Mm.
can generate a lot of leads with your social media, but the percentage of people that you generate with SEO are definitely much more intentional about purchasing what you're offering. Do you see what I'm saying?
I
the
do.
different.
So is SEO more you writing content that Google is interested in crawling on, or what they call the crawlers, or what is? I mean, what is it?
So Google is in the business of selling traffic. That's what
Okay.
they're selling traffic so that business owners who are running ads can get people to click on their ads. That's how
Okay.
they make money. So in order for that to be sustainable, the organic results that Google serves up has to deliver value. And so they're constantly fine tuning it, making sure that, excuse me, irrelevant content is not included in the search results. So what that means for you as a business owner who's trying to reach those same people that other people are paying to get to, that means you have to deliver value. So it's very important for you to create blog posts that actually uh, communicate the value, communicate your expertise, and answers the questions that people are looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So most keywords have the intent of, some keywords are more informational. Some keywords like best, whatever it is, best fill in the blank, say best dresses or best places to vacation. They're
Mm-hmm.
looking for a list of content. So when you take time to compile these lists and publish it as blog posts, you can definitely drive traffic to your business. So, you know, blogging for SEO is all about, letting your expertise shine and delivering
Mm-hmm.
value to your website visitors.
Okay. And so how would I know, Z, if SEO is good for my business?
Well, you know that SEO is good for your business if you just have a business. SEO, like, believe it or not, there's 2 trillion searches that are happening on Google annually, just
Mm-hmm.
on Google alone. And what that means is that there is literally somebody going to Google searching for absolutely everything, from dresses to pantsuits uh to consultant services, to kettle corn, to uh, I mean, just name it, business consulting, hairstylists. I mean, any type of business you can think of, people are
Mm-hmm.
searching online for it.
Mm. And so what's the best way to get started with SEO?
I think the best way to get started with SEO is you do 3 things. First thing you want to do is you want to verify your domain with Search Console. You want to make sure that you verify ownership. The next thing you want to do is you want to identify your best keyword. So you want to talk to your existing clients and understand how they're talking about your services. And then you want to find out which ways that they're talking about your products and services that is the most popular online. You can always go to SEOqueen.com and do go to the SEO tools and use the keyword research tool to get some insight on the keywords that actually have search volume on them. And then you want to make sure that you use those keywords in that language integrated into the content and code of your website, so that people know when they land on your website or land on search engine results pages that they've arrived to the right spot, and they know that you are the answer to their prayer, and so that they click through and visit your website and you make that money.
Snapping necks and cashing checks. No.
Yeah,
so,
I
so
mean, a website, a SEO optimized website is money. It is
So,
cash.
okay, Z, let me ask you this question. Is it a such thing of having a website that's not SEO optimized?
Yes, I see it all the time.
Okay. And that's not
Um,
good, right? Because people
No,
can't
it's not
find
good
them.
at all. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people build a website and they drive traffic to it only with social media.
Right.
And I saw a scenario yesterday where the website wasn't even being crawled or indexed by Google. So it's really important to make sure that you identify your keywords, you make sure that you use that in the content and code of your site, and also verify your website ownership with Search Console so that Google knows that your website is a valuable entity.
Last question, Z. Why are you so passionate about this SEO game?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question too. I am passionate about SEO because I really believe it is the key for business owners to take control of their brand. Not only are you able to get more traffic to your site, but you also can control your own reputation online. And I'm all about controlling the narrative. And, in this digital age, we do not have to depend solely on major platforms, corporatized media and entertainment. We can be our own voices. And I really think mastering SEO for a company is creating your own platform where you can push out your own content to create your own narrative. And I think that's very important.
Very last question, and this is one that's really a question that I have. Who has been a company that you have worked for and you assisted that company to generate a significant amount of revenue, and if you are able to share the amount of revenue, feel free to.
Well, most of the companies that I work with are privately held.
Okay.
And then some, I do know how much revenue they made, but I'm under an NDA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
By the way, NDA stands for non-disclosure agreement.
Correct.
Yeah.
But I have been authorized to share some things. One of my current clients, and they've been my client for years now, is electronic instrument manufacturing and design company. Now, if anybody watched Coachella a few years ago when Beyonce was the performer, if you notice the strings and the cellos and the violas on the stage, the electric ones, they were all made by my client. So thinkns.com, I helped them to increase their sales via Google Ads, and also help to increase their visibility on search engines by over 30% over time. So
really,
yes, that is correct. So I'm assuming that Beyonce found them because of their SEO. So
okay,
because they have been my client for a while before. It was really strange because I was watching the Coachella show, and because I play the violin, and I was looking on the stage, and I was looking at the screen and looking at the screen. I was like, that looks like my client's instrument. And so I texted the marketing director. I was like, yo, is da-da-da-da. Yeah, she was like, yeah, we couldn't talk about it beforehand, but yes, we did it. And da-da-da-da. Yeah, so. Yeah,
okay.
and Ned Steinberger, his instruments have been profiled and featured in the New York Modern Museum of Art. So this is very well-known electric instrument manufacturer, electric violins, cellos, and bass. One of my clients.
Z, give the viewers like one simple strategy that it's this free game that they can kind of prepare themselves for Black Friday. And then, it's just one free game strategy. And after that, hey, if they want more coins, they're going to have to come see the SEOqueen.com.
I got some game for you. Yes, I know. Use a call to action. Don't assume that your ideal prospect or any clients or anybody visiting your website or your social media or anything knows what to do next. Make sure you use that call to action. The call to action is your friend. I cannot tell you how many times I've visited websites and analyzed them and consulted business owners over the years, over almost 20 years, and no call to action. So make sure you use that call to action. You want to make sure that people know to click that button to make that purchase.
That's a good strategy. That's a darn good strategy. Well, our time has come to an end, but it's not the end to make that connection with Z Scott, the SEO Queen. I challenge you to definitely connect with her because I'm actually about to start working with Z. I have seen what she's done, and she's done some amazing things. And not only that, it's just about giving people the opportunity. When I say people, I'm talking about people of color. Just give them the opportunity to show what they can do, because you never know. You never know. And so Z, you are always more than welcome to come back on this platform to share some insights and strategies to educate, equip, and empower entrepreneurs and business owners. And again, thank you so much for being on my story live stream interview and just sharing, your backstory and sharing, the value you bring to the marketplace, and not to mention an MIT graduate. Come on now. You're gonna be working with an MIT graduate. She didn't go to like JUCO college and nothing like that to get her degree. She's MIT graduate. So hey, you definitely got to give her kudos for that. Am I right, Z?
Well, thank you so much for the kudos.
Absolutely. So again, guys, stay plugged for our next up and coming My Story live stream interview, and that's going to be with another amazing business owner. Be on the lookout for that. But again, Z, thank you so much being on this platform. And again, give it up for Z Scott, the SEO Queen. Yay!
Thank you for having me on the show. And you can always book a complimentary consultation by going to SEOqueen.com and click on Speak to the SEO Queen.
You heard it directly from the Queen's mouth. Love, peace, and hair grease, guys. We out.
Hi, my name is Wendy Williams. As I look back on my days as a frontline worker, spending countless hours and time away from my husband and my family, I realized I was not in a good space until I discovered that I could create my own schedule, allowing me more freedom and flexibility to build a jewelry empire from the comfort of my own home. If you are someone who loves taking selfies, dressing fly, and wearing jewelry, then my team and I would love to have a cash conversation with you. Text the word SELECT ME to 501-200-3076.
Did you know, according to US FBI statistics, a burglary happens on average every 30 seconds? Hi, my name is Dawn Powell, and I am the founder of the Intuitive Pros Security Services. The Intuitive Pros is my locally owned and operated alarm company, and it was created to provide transparency, integrity, proficiency, and personalized service, all while protecting one of your greatest investments. Our services include state-of-the-art security, surveillance, and smart automation systems. Our goal is to create a security solution for your home or business that best fits your wants, needs, and budget. If you are in need of a security company that you can trust, that provides you with first-class service and peace of mind, call us today and schedule your personal security review at 501-912-3101. You can also visit our website, theintuitivepros.com, and follow us on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Michael C. Pridgeon, CPA with Eminent Financial Services. You probably have asked yourself this question: do I need a CPA? Let me ask you a few questions myself. Do you have IRS issues? Are you behind on filing taxes? Do you have a business? Do you need help getting a loan for your business? Do you need help with your personal finances? If your answer was yes to any of the previous questions, then you need a CPA. Don't hesitate any longer. Text the words tax help to 501-588-7803 and visit our website, Eminent Financial Services, the sum of all your financial needs.